So who are your inspirations? You said Rick James. Who would you say are some of your inspirations that you...
God. God, number one.
Give it up.
My grandfather. Because a lot of people always be like, you know Michael Jackson, but then sometimes it's Miss Lily from the Beulah Baptist Church down the street. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't forget about these folks. So my grandfather, my grandmother, definitely Prince, but if you're talking about artists, Prince, Rick James,
for sure.
All the people, I say we all represent energy that continues to revolve and evolve. So there was the Barcades, there was Rick James, there was Prince, there is RAHBI, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to stay true to that vibration that will continue to come after me. And while I'm here too, it ain't just me. You know what I'm saying? It's a big old world out here.
Yeah, I think it's also bringing like kind of the lightness of that music where it's just kind of like centered around enjoyment. And I've experienced that from watching your shows. It's like all about enjoyment and energy, and then making sure that the person is also like feeding off of that same thing. And so whatever you're drawing from, it's just like, this is pure and authentic. This is what I'm really feeling. Absolutely. And so I feel like when every experience that you have, whether it be brunch or concert or music or performance, you're going to want to like make sure that all of that is being translated through. Have you noticed any difference between the support in the community for that as well, between this state or another state in the nation, and how we can speak to the
supporting Black-owned businesses?
Yeah.
So I think Atlanta uniquely has this connectivity that you don't see in other cities. It might go back to civil rights. It probably goes further. The civil rights movement was probably some remnants of something that happened before that. But you definitely know Atlanta. There's something special about Atlanta when you come here. People always want to connect with each other. If you might not know someone, and then you're going to get their information. And I just don't see that personally throughout the U.S.
No.
Not to that extent.
It's connectivity, like you were saying. It's just all making sure that we're a community.
Big community
of
people that don't know each other but want to collaborate.
I'm just curious what it would be like for you to start singing at such a young age, and also having different influences throughout your life, throughout the creativity. Obviously, Prince is like, and
that's crazy because, like, you know, as a kid, it was Michael first. You know what I'm saying?
That's what
every kid listens to Michael first.
Yes.
Prince got some adult content. And so not that it's not good for kids. It just doesn't you can't even relate to it yet. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't even get into Prince till I was grown. But after I was an adult and started listening to Prince and reading books, I'm like, God damn, I feel like I'm reading about myself. Like I think like this man. Like the way his outlook on things, it's like that's exactly how I take in how I think about stuff. So
So with consulting in mind, do you have anything that you want to impart on someone that's actually interested in getting into the restaurant business? Because it's one of the most daunting businesses that you can really get into and venture into. What would you or what can't you be like?
There's so much advice.
I
would say partner. I think partnerships are underrated. Just like in music, great collaborations. You come up with amazing albums that you might not have thought of. But I guess if there's any one thing that's in the soundbite, I would say great partnerships. You know, if you're a great chef, find a great manager. If you're a great manager, find a great chef. If you're a great manager and a chef, find a great investor or business person. If you're a great business person, manager, and a chef, find a celebrity who can get your attention to the business. So I would just say, think about in terms of a we environment versus a me environment. And build a coalition of folks, because you're going to be way more successful. 100% of nothing is nothing. So it's better to get maybe 25% out of a larger pie. So probably the best advice for anybody out there who's looking to get into the restaurant business. Even if you have a ton of experience, there's always someone with a complementary skill that will enhance what you're trying to do.
I cannot wait until the show. I cannot wait until the show. I can't wait for you to perform actually as well. This is going to be such an epic performance. One of my friends was just bragging about the performance that you've done in the past, and she was like, if you haven't seen him, it's just bringing life. It's just bringing life back into me. And I was
can't
like,
wait to see it.
It's just amazing. It's amazing. I'm really excited for that.